We will now hear from Tony from Georgia, who will read from the Bible.
Thank you. I will read from Psalms. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness. O God, create in me a clean heart, and renew a right spirit within me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Jeremiah. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. Matthew. While he spake these things unto them, behold, there came a certain ruler and worshipped him, saying, My daughter is even dead now, but come and lay thy hand upon her, and she shall live. And Jesus arose and followed him, and so did his disciples. And behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood 12 years came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. For she said within herself, If I may but touch his garment, I will be whole. But Jesus turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. And the woman was made whole from that hour. And when Jesus came into the ruler's house and saw the minstrels and the people making a noise, he said unto them, Give place, for the maid is not dead, but sleepeth. And they laughed him to scorn. But when the people were put forth, he went in and took her by the hand, and the maid arose. And the fame hereof went abroad into all that land. And when Jesus departed thence, 2 blind men followed him, crying and saying, Thou Son of David, have mercy on us. And when he was come into the house, the blind man came to him. And Jesus saith unto them, Believe ye that I am able to do this? They said unto him, Yea, Lord. Then touched he their eyes, saying, According to your faith be it unto you. And their eyes were opened. And Jesus straitly charged them, saying, See that no man know it. But they, when they were departed, spread about his fame in all that country. And as they went out, behold, they brought to him a dumb man possessed with a devil. And when the devil was cast out of him, the dumb spake. And the multitudes marveled, saying, It was never so seen in Israel. And Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted, and they were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. Then saith he unto his disciples, The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out, and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. And as ye go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give.
The correlative reading will now be given by Florence from Georgia.
Thank you. I'm reading from Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures and Miscellaneous Writings by Mary Baker Eddy. In the year 1866, I discovered the Christ science, or the divine laws of life, truth, and love, and named my discovery Christian Science. The term Christian Science was introduced by the author to designate the scientific system of divine healing. The revelation consists of two parts. One, the discovery of this divine science of mind healing through a spiritual sense of the Scriptures and through the teachings of the Comforter as promised by the Master. Two, the proof by present demonstration that the so-called miracles of Jesus did not specially belong to a dispensation now ended, but that they illustrated an ever-operative divine principle. The operation of this principle indicates the eternality of the scientific order and continuity of being. In following these leadings of scientific revelation, the Bible was my only textbook. The Scriptures were illumined, reason and revelation were reconciled, and afterwards, the truth of Christian Science was demonstrated. Jesus demonstrated the power of Christian Science to heal mortal minds and bodies, but this power was lost sight of and must again be spiritually discerned, taught, and demonstrated according to Christ's command with science following. Christian Science is natural, but not physical. The science of God and man is no more supernatural than the science of numbers. I have set forth Christian Science and its applications to the treatment of disease just as I have discovered them. I have demonstrated through mind the effects of truth on the health, longevity, and morals of men. And I have found nothing in ancient or in modern systems on which to found my own except the teachings and demonstrations of our great Master and the lives of prophets and apostles. The Bible has been my only authority. I have had no other guide in the straight and narrow way of truth. Christian Science brings to the body the sunlight of truth, which invigorates and purifies. Christian Science acts as an alternative, neutralizing error with truth. It changes the secretions, expels humors, dissolves tumors, relaxes rigid muscles, restores carriers' bones to soundness. The effect of this science is to stir the human mind to a change of base on which it may yield to the harmony of the divine mind. Christian Science awakens the sinner, reclaims the infidel, and raises from the couch of pain the helpless invalid. It speaks to the dumb the words of truth, and they answer with rejoicing. It causes the deaf to hear, the lame to walk, and the blind to see. Man's enslavement to the most relentless masters, passion, selfishness, envy, hatred, and revenge is conquered only by a mighty struggle. Every hour of delay makes the struggle more severe. If man is not victorious over the passions, they crush out happiness, health, and manhood. Here, Christian Science is the sovereign panacea, giving strength to the weakness of mortal mind, strength from the immortal and omnipotent mind, and lifting humanity above itself into purer desires, even into spiritual power and goodwill to man. The power of Christian Science and divine love is omnipotent. It is indeed adequate to unclasp the hold and to destroy disease, sin, and death. As time moves, the healing elements of pure Christianity will be fairly dealt with. They will be sought and taught and will glow in all the grandeur of universal goodness. Christians and all true scientists, marching under whatsoever ensign, come into the ranks. Again, I repeat, person is not in the question of Christian Science. Principle instead of person is next to our hearts, on our lips, and in our lives. Our watchwords are truth and love. And if we abide in these, they will abide in us. And we shall be one in heart, one in motive, purpose, pursuit. Abiding in love, not one of you can be separated from me. And the sweet sense of journeying on together, doing unto others as ye would they should do unto you, conquers all opposition, surmounts all obstacles, and secures success. If you falter or fail to fulfill the golden rule, though you should build on the heavens, you would build on sand. All our thoughts should be given to the absolute demonstration of Christian Science. You can well afford to give me up, since you have in my last revised edition of Science and Health your teacher and guide. Love fulfills the law of Christian Science.